Wake up and bake up this year, jump out the crib, stack up my C-note this year, killing my ego this year, all for the people this year, only believe in the real, I do believe in no fear, and I got gang in this bitch, I never switch on the tribe, I keep it all the way real, I'm in control of my feels, you see my highlights and study my real, yeah. I'm showing more love this year, running more plays, finna scale up my business this year, the world in my palm, I'm a star, I deliver my cadence, I'm serving up cheers for my peers, bringing the bread for the fam. Everything good on the side, everything coming together. New whip, no leash, no key in it, they heat it. California on the plates, I'm out here playing for keeping. I pull up, she leaking, she want me for the weekend. My foot on the gas with the brakes, hate me or love me, you see me. Flex, yes, I got my foot on their neck. I'm out with a squad to the death, young nigga get to the checks. Flex, yes, got nothing to lose, just something to prove. Young nigga come from the trench. Cuban links on my neck, chain gang. Freeze, smoking on dope, that diesel. Freeze, running till I miss my season. Laid back, geeky, smoking on dope, that diesel. Young nigga gone off the deep end, running till I miss my season. I keep a stack of the blessings, I'm ballin', I'm playing callin'. They chain on me matching my smile, you know that I stay saucing. Wrist flooded, she drowning. We good on this side, everything coming together. New whip, no leash, no key in it, they heat it. California on the plates, I'm out here playing for keeping. I pull up, she leaking, she want me for the weekend. My foot on the gas with the brakes, hate me or love me, you see me. Flex, yes, I got my foot on their neck. I'm out with a squad to the death, young nigga get to the checks. Flex, yes, got nothing to lose, just something to prove. Young nigga come from the trench. Cuban links on my neck, chain gang. Freeze, smoking on dope, that diesel.
Yo, what is up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up. In today's video is brought to you by our sponsors in BetUS. So I guess Cowboys Nation, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about today. I see my guy Drell in the building. I see Road in the building. I see Willie T in the building. What is up, everyone who's watching, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, we are everywhere. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So yesterday, man, I was having a good Friday night. You know, me and my wife went out for a date night, did some bowling. You know what I'm saying? We went to the arcade, you know, had a little fun, like little kid type date, you know what I'm saying? Little high school type date. Went to the arcade, had some pizza and stuff, and just vibing out, man. And then all of a sudden, I was doing some axe throwing. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually pretty good at the axe throw. I ain't gonna lie, man. I broke the high score for the axe throwing. First time in my life I ever threw an axe, but I was out there feeling like Paul Bunyan a little bit, right? So I was out there doing the axe throwing, and all of a sudden my phone started going crazy. My phone just started buzzing. Like, what's going on? Not the kids. So the kids are straight. Not my mom's. Like, so what is all these phone calls and text messages? What is really going on right now? And so I'm trying to ignore it because I'm trying to spend time with my wife because it's upcoming week. It's back to the road, y'all. I'm gonna be traveling. I got Vegas. I got the Super Bowl. I'm back everywhere, right? I'm back out of it. So I'm trying to enjoy some time with my wife. Well, then finally I glanced down at my phone and saw the Dallas Cowboys have hired Brian Schottenheimer as their head coach. And just like my guy Ro was saying, you know, late Friday news dump was nasty work. We could have got to this on Monday. You know what I'm saying? We could have did this on Monday. But of course, right, let's splash on Friday night. So everyone started scrambling, right? Everyone started scrambling. I saw people, media members, they were starting to go live. I saw, you know, content creators, they were scrambling, trying to get home, trying to go live, doing live streams. And I said, nah, I will go live. When it's time to go live, I am not tripping and stopping my date night to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. My wife was like, do we need to go home? I was like, absolutely not. Let's keep the show going. I'm not worried about Jerry and what the Dallas Cowboys got going on right now. My focus on you. So I woke up this morning, play a little college football. Oh, man, college football. I love that game, y'all. I love NCAA college football. EA Sports, you got a banger. And here's the crazy thing. Normally I'll play with Kansas. You know, I've been playing with Kansas a lot. So I've really been playing with the same team. I finally yesterday started playing with Ashton Genty, and it was fun. And then this morning, I started playing with Arizona and team. So I was having fun, right? Chilling, relaxing, watching some movies, probably about to watch Sonic here after this, But I said, let me go live because a lot of people were asking me questions about this Brian Schottenheimer situation. Now, headliner, right? Let me give you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because some of you will watch it from different platforms, whether it's, Twitter or Facebook or YouTube. YouTube knows how we rock, right? But you know what I'm saying? Let me give you this headline right now. If you are wanting pom-poms, lies, cheers, Kool-Aid, we did the right thing content just to ease your pain, you are in the wrong spot right now. So what I will suggest is being real. Being real is what I do. I would say go off, exit out of this, watching this video right now, and enjoy your Saturday, right? If you want pom-poms and tell me something good, J Tuck, about what the Dallas Cowboys did with this coaching hire, probably just exit the video. We have other videos on this channel. And go watch a draft video, watch the mock draft video, but this might not be the day or video or show for you, right? And I respect it, right? So I saw a lot of people, right? Just give it a chance, right? Just give it a chance. Police was out. They was out in droves last night. Let's just be pot. Let's just give it a chance, right? Tuck, I hate when you talk negative. Tuck, just give it a chance, right? This ain't the show for you. All right. So, headline. All right. Love you all, but not today. All right. So, the Dallas Cowboys have hired Brian Schottenheimer. And I'll say right now, some of y'all Cowboys fans, y'all already struggling with the spell check. Get your spell check or come up with a nickname because y'all already getting butchered with the spell check. You see what I'm saying? But the Dallas Cowboys have hired Brian Schottenheimer to be their head coach. Now, I will say this about Schotty, right? I think Schotty is a good guy. I think he's a teacher, right? I think he's kind of has some of that young moxie, young spirit. He's been around the game for a long time. I think Brian Schottenheimer will be a good head coach. Oh, clip. Whoa, Tuck. Whoa, hold on. I was about to leave right now, Tuck, but then you said Brian Schottenheimer is going to be I think Brian Schottenheimer is going to be a good head coach. Caveat, not in Dallas. No, sir. If he was going to the Chicago Bears, oh, yeah, man, wish him luck. I think he's going to do well with Caleb Williams. Or if he was going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, okay, cool, man. You got a nice little young nucleus and Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas. Okay, Brian, I wish you the best, right? Or if he was going to Tennessee, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, congrats, Brian Schottenheimer. Cool guy. I like you, bro. Best of luck. But for a team that has been stuck in the mud for 30 plus years, that brands themselves as America's team, the biggest brand, the biggest this, the biggest that, the biggest show in the NFL, with the best fan base in the world, wanting to win a championship now, who are sick and fed up, this is a horrible hire. This is a horrible hire, y'all. This is a horrible hire for us fans who are sick and tired of waiting. Let's just explain it. He's never been a head coach before. He's been in the league for how many years, right? Was there did the Dallas Cowboys have to block other teams for interviewing Brian Schottenheimer? They had to block nothing. My dog Cut's in the building. What's going on? My dog Cut's in the building. My girl Jess is in the building. Funny, Jess, I have a video about Brian Schottenheimer, and guess who's in the video? My girl Jess is in the video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the spell check is kicking people's ass online. You know what I'm saying? Just shoddy it out. You know what I'm saying? Just shoddy it out, right? But for us, right, Cowboys Nation, who was going to have to sit back tomorrow, and we're going to watch it, and watch the Eagles and the Commanders compete for the opportunity of going to a Super Bowl and say, hey, when is it going to be our turn? This is a gut punch. This is a gut punch for us, and it's a slap in the face for us, right? Now, here's what I'll say. Silver lining, right? Can things happen? Can we just get lucky, right? Dan Quinn goes over to Washington. He gets a rookie quarterback, and they go to the NFC Championship. Yeah, maybe the moon, the stars, and the lucky clovers can align, and Brian Schottenheimer could go to an NFC Championship and go to a Super Bowl in his very first year. Okay, yeah. In another parallel universe, this could work, right? But when you start looking at the facts of what we need and how we handle this entire coaching situation, it was horrible. And it's another situation where us Cowboys fans get eggs on our face. And I don't know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to fight. Right now, there's some Eagles fans, all of my comments saying something, bro. I can't fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to fight about. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just run. You see what I'm saying? Because when you look at this, you mean to tell me, Cowboys Nation, you mean to tell me the Dallas Cowboys sat down with Robert Saleh, had an interview, and said, I think Brian Schottenheimer is more qualified. I just think Brian's a little more qualified for this position than Robert Saleh. You see what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that the Dallas Cowboys blocked Mike McCarthy from interviewing with Chicago and was having conversations and felt like, well, hey, if we move on from Mike McCarthy, we can hire Brian Schottenheimer, and that will be a massive upgrade. Do you think that the Dallas Cowboys had Mike Zimmer on their staff and was like, hey, we can let Mike Zimmer go. We can afford to move on from Coach Zim. Brian Schottenheimer is way more qualified than Coach Zimmer. No. What has happened? The Dallas Cowboys thought Mike McCarthy was desperate enough where they could play him, but he wouldn't walk, and they were good. Mike McCarthy, they called his bluff. He ended up dipping. Mike McCarthy might be a YouTuber here soon, just like me, but he said, I would rather do that than have the Dallas Cowboys play me and put smut on my name like they're trying to do, right? So he walks, he dips. Then they start scrambling. Well, and us. What can we do? Where can we go? Where can we go from here? Who can we get? They started scrambling, right? And this hire, y'all, isn't the best of the best hire. It's not. It's not the best of the best. There is no one that can tell me that the Dallas Cowboys made this decision thinking that Brian Schottenheimer was the best man available for the job. You know, we've been trying to get through this plateau of getting to the ultimate level of a Super Bowl, and Mike McCarthy couldn't get us there. But Brian Schottenheimer is the man for the job. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brian Schottenheimer was the man that was desperate enough, that was just left to take it. Brian Johnson didn't even want to interview with you. Pete Carroll just went directly to Vegas. Bill Belichick just went to college. You know, you had Al Harris peace out on you and go to Chicago. And then you had Bones Fossil dip. And then you had Coach Zimmer saying, hell nah. There's rumors that Kellen Moore was like, nah, bro, I'm good. Brian Schottenheimer was just the only person left. He was just the only person left. He said, hey, man, I'll take it. I mean, if no one else will take it, I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. I mean, I know we're kind of in a bind. I know the Shrine Bowl is tomorrow, and we really don't have our scouts put together, and the Senior Bowl is coming up next week, and we don't really have a scouting team put together, and we're kind of pressed up against the deadline, and we couldn't sign Kellen because he might go to the Super Bowl, so that would delay things. I'll take the job, guys, if no one else wants it. If nobody else wants it. If nobody else wants it, I will take the job. You know what I'm saying? I will take the job. They say, okay, you sure, bro? Yeah. I'll do it. I'll step up. I will offer myself as a tribute. Hunger Games style, right? Nobody else was going to step up and take it. We were pressed against the deadline, and they found someone who has a relationship with Dak Prescott, so you wouldn't have to retranslate the offense, and they said, all right, bro, you're hired, right? Now, of course, Monday. Whoa. On Monday, on Monday, they're going to sit down at that press conference. They're going to dress it up. Jerry's going to ha, and Steven's going to key, right? And they're going to sell the fan base with those comments off in the YouTube that Brian Schottenheimer was their man all along. It wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Right? It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. He was the one that was available, right? He was the guy that's available. So now we're in a situation, right? Well, hey, he's hired as the head coach. Now, some people, you can sit, complain, do all this. It just is what it is. We just got to figure out how to make Schottenheimer work. He wanted to figure out how to make it work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, Stacey, we all know this wasn't the number one choice. I mean, they even told us because they were trying to bring Mike McCarthy back. They wanted to bring Mike McCarthy back. They blocked him from talking to Chicago. So they would have, if Mike McCarthy says, you know what, fine, I'll deal with the BS and I'll come back, he would have been the head coach, right? If Kellen Moore would have said, I want this job, this is my dream job, I want it, just hold, he would have been the head coach. He would have been the head coach. This was, you're scrambling. You are scrambling. You are going Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, and there's nothing available. I checked Coach is all out. Louis Vuitton store, they're closed. Oh my God, Ulta shut down right now. I'm scrambling. What do I get? What do I get? TJ Maxx is still open. All right, got some TJ Maxx, and I got some perfume off the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. They were scrambling. But once again, the Dallas Cowboys are getting caught up in being reactive versus proactive, right? And just like C was saying, they were never going to hire the top names, though. That's the problem. That is the problem. That is the, pause it right there. I'm going to leave that up on the screen. I'm going to leave this right up on the screen. Right there. Read it from C. They were never going to hire the top names, though. That is the problem, y'all. That's the problem. They're not going after the best of the best. They're not. They're going after what is comfortable. What is comfortable, right? That is the massive problem for a team that puts themselves up on this pedestal that we're the Dallas Cowboys, we're America's team, right? The ratings, the money, the revenue, all that stuff, right? All that we put up on a pedestal. They were never going after the best of the best. We all knew that. We knew that. We knew that they wasn't going after the best of the best coaching candidates, right? Ben Johnson, even as bad as it was, right? Even as bad as it was from with his performance that they did versus, the Commanders, right? If he is the best of the best, shouldn't you at least get that man and sit him down for a cup of coffee, being the big $1 billion brand that you are? Didn't even try? Brian Flores didn't even try? I mean, what was the push for Coach Prime? I know there was some conversation. Didn't even try? Like, you should have sent a full court blitz for a lot of these top coaches. Soon as Mike McCarthy dipped or whatever, you should have sent the blitz, right? Just think about college football, right? You think Alabama, you think Ohio State set back and says, hey, we just want to go after some 2-star guys, some 3-star guys, we want to kind of go after some 3-star guys, some 4-star. No, Ohio State, the Alabamas, the Georgias, they go after the best of the best. And then when it's time for the transfer portal, they gonna pay money to your best because they are trying to win at all costs. They are trying to win at all costs, y'all. This hire is not showing me a team that is committed to winning at all costs. At all. This is not a hire that says, you know what, I'm sick of this, right? I'm sick of it. I can't take it no more. You know what? I will write a blank check. I will write a blank check to win another Super Bowl. This is not that. This is not that. And see, I haven't fact checked the Kellen Moore saying no thing, but it feels like it. It feels like Kellen Moore was probably like, probably not. You know what I'm saying? Or the timing, they probably had to hold off from hiring and interviewing Kellen Moore, right? But this, and let's keep it a buck, right? Let's keep it a buck with Tuck. I should hashtag that. Keep it a buck with Tuck. Put it in the chat. Hashtag that, right? Let's talk about this. As media members, content curators, fans, whatever, right? We cannot be hypocritical, right? We cannot be hypocritical now. We can't be fake. We can't be fake, phony hypocrites, right? And what do you mean by that, Tuck? Well, I can't sit here and be poo-pooing all on Kellen Moore and no Kellen Moore hashtag and no Kellen Moore and we got no Kellen Moore merchandise and no Kellen Moore AI signs and no Kellen Moore videos and then turn on these 4K cameras and try to sell the fan base in Brian Schottenheimer. We can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot do that at all, right? We cannot poo-poo all on Kellen Moore this and Kellen Moore's that and Kellen Moore Kane and Kellen Moore's a bad high and Kellen Moore, and then try to pump up Brian Schottenheimer, Jersey Shore. You know what I'm saying? We can't pump up Brian Schottenheimer like he's an incredible hire, right? Because let's keep it a buck. Kellen Moore has 1,000% better offensive mind and an offensive coordinator than Brian Schottenheimer. Now, do I like Brian Schottenheimer's moxie, his toughness, his competitiveness a little bit? Yeah, absolutely not. But that's not going to be enough, bro. That's not going to be enough. But there's no way I can sit here and say, no, Kellen Moore. I don't want Kellen Moore. I don't like Kellen Moore. He's a horrible hire. I don't want him in Dallas and be like, yo, Cowboys Nation, we just got us one. We got us one. We got the right guy. We got the right guy. Has he been a head coach, Tuck? No. Has he coached a lot of successful offensive, Tuck? No. Was his offense better was he a play caller last year? No. Right. So he hasn't called. So I can't, right? I can't lie to y'all, right? We have to keep it a buck, right? Kellen Moore is a better football mind than Brian Schottenheimer. X's and O's, he would dot him out the damn building, right? But Brian Schottenheimer brings some toughness, possibly, right? He has some philosophies that can possibly work, and we'll talk about it here soon, right? So I get that part, right? Kellen Moore, he just doesn't have the cojones, right? He just doesn't have cojones, right? You can just look at someone and be like, you ain't got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it, right? But Brian Schottenheimer has a little cojones, but it's easy to have that as an assistant coach or offensive coordinator or quality control guy. You can be as tough and rah as you want. But when you get into the thick of the things and you have to stand across that sideline and make those tough decisions while the game is going, the clock is going, and you have another coach on the sideline picking you apart, then where's those You see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, man. And it's I don't know. There's so many comments we can get to it. Boss did that. I think that what Boss is trying to say, that this is simplified offense or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna bag on my brother, but we can't be both sides. We can't be both siding. You know what I'm saying? We can't be both siding. Keebler Moore's a cupcake. So that's the problem, right? Kellen Moore is just soft. You know what I'm saying? Like if any of us was walking through a dark alley and we saw Kellen Moore, we're gonna walk right past him and our heart is not gonna skip. You see what I'm saying? Hey, we're not, he scares nobody, right? But as far as the X's and O's strategy, who's actually been a play caller, he's actually a play caller right now. You see what I'm saying? He's had history with it. He has had good offenses, kinda, with Dallas. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah, Kellen can't get me off the Kellen Moore. I was on a treadmill today. Kellen Moore could not get me off my PS5. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't, you know what I'm saying? My wife has probably more toughness than Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? My wife, you know what I'm saying? When my wife talks, it has a little bit more resignation and toughness than Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore can tell me put down my PS5 controller today. You know what I'm saying? Cuts. But so that's the difference, right? So going with this, C's on fire today, bro. C's on fire today, right? With Brian, you just gotta hope he's an amazing leader and a CEO coach like Dan Campbell. That is the thing, y'all. We have to sit back and say, whoever y'all pray to, whatever you believe in, right? Whatever you believe in, that he hires a staff of savages. He has to hire a staff of savages. My dog Rome CFT's in the building. Do you think we straight doom? Where do we go from here? So good question. Here's what I'll say, right? Here is what I will say. As long as we have Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Tyler Smith, Deron Bland, right? We're going to win games regardless if I was the head coach. You know what I'm saying? We are going to win games at the NFL level where if I was a head coach, Dak's going to win you 3 or 4 off rip. CeeDee's probably going to get you 2 to 3, right? You know what I'm saying? Mike is probably going to have a 3-sack game here and there, right? So we're going to win games. But here is the problem. Winning games, we could care less about. We want to win the ultimate game, the big ones. And going back to our schedule that we went through in our last show, we got killers after killers after killers. Hold on, let me pull this back up for y'all who probably missed the last show. We got killers after killers after killers. They don't give a damn about a cute little Cinderella story. But they're not going to give a damn. Hold on, let me get this pulled up here for y'all. Hold up. Let me see. Let me get y'all right real quick. They're not going to care. They're not going to care about our little underdog story. You think Detroit's going to care about our cute little underdog story? They ain't going to give a damn. They're not going to give a damn. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Bang. Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on. Let's see. Bang. Let me cook real quick. Hold up. All right, hold on. Bang. All right. Look at that. Right? So Eagles, right? Maybe split off the strength, right? Washington, they've gotten stronger, right? Green Bay, you know what they do to us, right? Kansas City coming to AT&T Stadium. Pat Mahomes' first game in Texas, going to be a fun one. Chargers and Harbaugh. Vikings, even though their glass slipper fell off. Tough game. The Cardinals always cook us. And these are the home games. But good thing, Cowboys Nation, we don't lose at home. We don't lose at home. So we gonna run this. We gonna run that, right? Cowboys don't lose at home, right? And then they might mess around and get a quarterback in Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. Who knows what they turn into? So these are all tough games at home. Let's go to the away game. Let's hop on a plane. Jet with me, right? Winning against Philly, always tough. Maybe we can get the Giants. Hey, this is no longer a slouch in Washington. Chicago now has Ben Johnson and Al Harris. Broncos always beat the dog. When's the last? Comment in the chat, bro. When's the last time we beat the Denver Broncos? It's been years, right? Detroit out for blood. I don't know what we did to them, but they just don't like us. All right. Now, Vegas could possibly be fun. That could be fun. I won't be in the building for that one. We go, you know what I'm saying? Hope it's in September. Hope it's nice and warm. Hope the pools are open. I'm going to be out there for this one. Jets, that could be a fun one, maybe, depending on what happens with Aaron Rodgers, right? And though we beat them, they're starting to grow a pair. So this schedule does not tell me that we get the opportunity to be a little cute Cinderella story. When we got killers after killers after killers after killers after killers after killers after killers all across the schedule. You know what I'm saying? All across the schedule. So that is something that it's a tough conversation. My dog, bro. Sounds doomed to me, but I respect it. It depends on what your expectation is for the season. If you're saying, hey, bro, if you're asking me, can the Cowboys win a championship next year? No, absolutely not, right? If you say, Tuck, right now, go on record, and the Cowboys win total set at 11 wins, I'm going to tell everyone to go to BetUS, wink our sponsors right there, and bet under 11 wins. Just like I told y'all I'll do under 10 this year, right? Go to BetUS, under 11. I double dog. I trip. It's old. Y'all remember old school talk, old school elementary school. I triple dog dare Las Vegas to set the Dallas Cowboys win total at 11 wins. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I might take out a second mortgage and slam the under if they set our win total at 11 wins. Now, so yeah. So is that doom? No. We'll be just like we are right now. 7, 8, maybe get a 9th win. Not really championship contenders, but not really trash to get a premium pick. We're going to kind of just be floating in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Floating in the middle. Kind of just floating in the middle. What's going on with you, Angie? What's going on with you? We'll be floating in the middle next year, as long as Dak is healthy. Now, that's just how things are. Now, of course, could we go and draft someone that could change the trajectory of our season and we get, yeah, maybe, but, yeah. So just like Chris has said, but remember, Dan Campbell only won 2 games his first year, right? So what if we retract before we go, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take some time, y'all, unless the sports gods should say, you know what, Tuck, you, Rome, CFT, David Sanchez, all these people watching y'all live shows. These Cowboys fans have been watching y'all shows. Everyone's been watching y'all shows. You've been through enough. Here's my blessings. You've been blessed. Here's your blessing. We put Cowboys fans through enough punishment. Here's your blessings, right? Then maybe, yeah, okay, we could go to the Super Bowl, right? But does anyone... The way I felt, here's the crazy thing. The way I felt Monday about the Dallas Cowboys team not having a coach is the way I feel today on Saturday, the Dallas Cowboys team not having a coach. This moved the needle 0. It actually probably moved it back. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a smidget in me. It's like, okay. Come on, man. Jerry's not gonna, right? It Y'all let me know in the chat. Did this move the needle forward high in Schottenheimer? Right? So do y'all think that we improved? Do y'all think we got a better coach than Mike McCarthy? We're in a better position than when the season ended? And Sarge hit it right on the head, right? And I was saying this on Twitter, and this what got all those Eagles fans mad at me, but it just is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute me or shoot me, right? The key to the Cowboys' success next season relies on the front office being real players in free agency and nailing the draft. That's your hope. That's your hope. That's your hope. That's what you have. That's what you have to go into the season hoping. That's what you got to go in this offseason hoping. That's what happens. That the Dallas Cowboys say, you know what? Maybe just re-signing my guys isn't considered a splash free agency signing. Maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we should go get some outside guys and not wait till camp to do that, right? Not wait till June to do it. Do it the first week. You know, maybe, right? Maybe we shouldn't just sit in the draft and just hope one of our guys that we really, 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 really like just falls to us. Maybe, just maybe, we should just move up and go get them, right? Maybe our free agents or our front office are thinking, maybe, just maybe I should just stop dumping fourth round picks for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should stop just tossing away fourth round picks for the hell of it. And that can definitely spark our trajectory of our season. But if you want me to come on here and lie to y'all, oh yeah, we them boys. Y'all know case in point. I posted on Twitter. I've been a season ticket holder for 4 years. It was always a goal of mine. Always a dream since a kid. During the pandemic, that kept my sanity. I had the pictures of the tickets on my wall in my office and said, if I ever get through this thing, I'm going to be a Dallas Cowboys season ticket holder, right? Me and my mom, Mama Tuck, have been season ticket holders for 4 years. I loved it, meeting all the incredible Cowboys fans, the staff at AT&T, all the security people, my guy Big John and Edward, and my favorite bartender who already knows the type of cowboy reader that I like. As soon as I walk up to them, they already know I need the grenadine. I need the red grenadine in my cowboy reader, right? So I've enjoyed that, right? This morning, Mama Tuck calls me and was like, hey, we should just call the season ticket office and tell them no, cancel it before they try to charge us. Go ahead, send in the order. Cancel it. I'm not going to this. I'm not flying across the world, spending time away from my family and doing all this, going to San Francisco, sitting in the crowd of red, and then going to Tampa, and then going to all these different places to support a team that gives half-ass effort. In the words of Jalen Smith, if the owner ain't tripping, I ain't tripping, bro. If you're okay with mediocrity, if you're okay with just going with the motions, then I'm about to be okay with just going through the motions when it comes to my support financially and mentally. Ain't no way. What's up, my dog? Philly the boom. What's going on with you, bro? I know you good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm keeping my money. Just like Mama Tuck said, she said the good thing, she called me this morning and said, son, the best thing about the Dallas Cowboys hiring Brian Schottenheimer, I can save the money that I use to go to Cowboys games, and I'm booking and going to Greece. And I'm going to Greece. Mama Tuck said that was the most exciting thing about Brian Schottenheimer being hired as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys is that now she can save all the money that we spend for parking and traveling and all. We're still going to Vegas. Because Vegas, y'all know me, I'm going to Vegas just to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I might go to Vegas, not even go to the game. But Cowboys fans, Vegas, I'm pulling up because Vegas is my second home. I'll be in Vegas all week. Coming up next week, right? So I just love Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be there, right? I'm gonna pull up when Pat Mahomes probably comes to AT&T because all my Chiefs friends and his family gonna be there. So I'll be there for that. But consistently, no sir, not me. I will watch from the couch. I will clap. I'll put my jersey on game day, watching my man cave. And if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose, right? So yeah, I can't support this, y'all. It's not about the players because this is the hardest part about what I do. This is the hardest part of what a lot of content creators do, but what I do specifically, I love a lot of these players. Love Dak, love CD, love Micah. Trayvon's my dog. Wanye, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, love Tyler Smith, love Deron Blank. Like, my heart bleeds for these players. Micah Parsons, one of the most physical, dominant specimens that we've seen in the NFL in a long time. It means the Dallas Cowboys played. I'm proud of 11, right? For everything that he demonstrates on the field. But he has to go through his third defensive coordinator in 3 years due to the lack of continuity when it comes to our front office. Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying? Having another change. You go from Kellen, then you go to Mike McCarthy. Now you're going to Brian Schottenheimer because of our front office. You see what I'm saying? Our players are, and of course, as players, right? Oh, we fine. We gonna go out there and prove the world wrong. Of course, you have to say that. You know what I'm saying? You have to say that. Oh, we gonna be fine. We still going to the Super Bowl. I believe. You can't say, man, bro, it's a bad hire. They can't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta save face. But let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, no, let's not do it because it's Twitter, right? I was going to scroll through my Twitter feed, but you never know what the hell going to pop up on Twitter. But I don't see a lot of players. Yo, congratulations, Shotty. Yo, Shotty, my dog, appreciate you. Yo, Shotty, Shotty, retweets. What's wrong with these players' retweet buttons? What's wrong with these players' Instagrams? I'm not seeing. I saw it from Dak, of course, right? And we'll talk about that. I saw it from Dak. But now we radio silent. I'm not seeing a lot of support. It's a scroll my timeline feed. I know ain't everybody in Cancun right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing, man, I can't wait to get to work with you, coach. Can't wait to get to work with you, Shotty. We got us one. I saw players tweet supporting Al Harris when he left. I saw people tweet supporting Bones Fossil when he left. I saw people tweet saying thank you to Mike McCarthy when he left. I'm not seeing no Brian Schott. Let me scroll in private because, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Twitter, you never know what you might get on Twitter. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the support of any of these players speaking out about this incredible hire that the Dallas Cowboys just did and found their gem. I'm not seeing it. Scroll all the way down. Scroll to the bottom. I'm gonna scroll all the. I see nothing, right? Because they know, right? And my heart goes out to these players. Yes, they're going to go out there and compete. Yes, they're going to go out there and battle, but their front office and organization is not putting them in a situation to be successful. Let's walk through it. Y'all know we do a lot of draft talk. Salute to my Cover 3 brothers. We did a mock draft the other night. Had a blast, man. Check out that video, right? Yeah, Dak Prescott approves, of course. We're at the draft. Brian Schottenheimer wants Ashton Jeanty. Will McClay wants Kelvin Banks. Jerry and Stephen Jones wants offensive guard Kelvin Banks. So Will, Jerry, Stephen are saying offensive line. Brian Schottenheimer, our new head coach, is saying Ashton Jeanty, I want a running back. Who's the draft pick? Let me know in the chat. Who's the draft pick? Y'all know who the draft pick is. Y'all know who the draft pick is. Y'all know who the draft pick is. That's the problem. That is the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. We're going offensive line. They're going offensive line. Jerry, Steven, and Will win over Brian Schottenheimer. He has no pull. He has no moxie. Because what do you know, bro? This is your first time being a head coach, bro. This is your first time being a head coach. This is your first time. What do you know? Well, hey, man, I know you want to go running back, but traditionally, you know, based on our charge, little broski, I know it's your first week on the job, but traditionally, you know, we kind of go with what Will likes. You see what I'm saying? We kind of go. You're coming in with no leverage. You're coming in with no moxie. You're coming in with nothing. And this is the situation where the Dallas Cowboys like it because they have the leverage. They have the leverage, right? At least Mike McCarthy can come in and say in 2020, I was a Super Bowl winning head coach. And this is how I built that team, right? So it's like, okay, all right, bro, you got a ring. You won the ring in AT&T Stadium. All right, so let me get your input. You think Brian Schottenheimer is going to have the ability to keep Jerry Jones out the game planning? Nah. You think if Brian Schottenheimer really wants, I don't know, a free agent wide receiver, like someone just said, to trade for Cooper Kupp, they're going to do it? No, they're not. They're not going to make any moves. They're not going to make any moves. They are literally just finding someone to be a day-to-day manager, to be the face and take on the brunt of all their errant ways and mistakes. Mike McCarthy had to wear the Zeke thing. People were mad at Mike. People was mad at Mike. And Mike, I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy had to wear that. You see what I'm saying? He lost his job. You see what I'm saying? So it's just we're in a bad situation, y'all. They're gonna blame Dak and say, exactly. I'm already seeing it, right? I'm already seeing it. Oh, well, this is who Dak wanted, right? This is who Dak wanted. We wanted to make Dak comfortable with the offense. We wanted to keep the continuity the same with Dak. So what they're doing, they're Operation Human Shielding Dak Prescott. Here, bro. If this thing falls through the cracks, well, I mean, this is Dak's pick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of wanted to go other ways, but we spoke to Dak, right? They're gonna make sure they put that nugget out there. They're probably gonna do it Monday, right? Well, we really like Brian, and we spoke to our players, and we spoke to Dak, and we, because he's a very important piece to our organization, our ball club. So we spoke to Dak. All these people in the chat, just make sure y'all get that and clip that. We spoke to Dak, and he was support of the hire. All right, boom. Boom. Don't put me in this. We spoke to Dak. And Dak went and posted on Instagram. He got Schottenheimer. All right. Hey, bro. Dak took the money. Dak got his coach. Don't put me in this. You know what I'm saying? It's diabolical, but I will say this. When it comes to the Jones family, the Jones mafia, right? They execute this stuff better than anyone I've ever seen executed in my life, bro. They are smooth. They are contract killers. They are contract killers, and they went out there and they gonna make sure every fan knows that they spoke to Dak and that Brian Schottenheimer is a Dak Prescott hire. They're gonna let you know. They are going to let you know that this was Dak. This was Dak. This is Dak. Hey, bro. Hey, we had some other candidates, you know what I'm saying, we really like, but hey, we went with what made Dak comfortable. It's smart. It's smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart way to hedge. I wish I can pull it out. Now, you did what made Dak comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But the hell with Micah wants. The hell with making Micah comfortable. The hell with making Trayvon comfortable. They just get anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wants to coach the defense. You know what I'm saying? The hell with making those guys comfortable. No one said, hey, the Cowboys lost Dan Quinn, who this Dallas Cowboys defense really rallied behind and really loved Dan Quinn. We all know Dan Quinn was their guy. And then they got Mike Zimmer, Took a little bit, but there was a strong relationship and belief and connection between Mike Zimmer and his Dallas Cowboys defense. They didn't want to keep that. They didn't. Mike Zimmer was the only coach in the NFL that had Jayden Daniels scrambling, discombobulated at the brain. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, well, you don't want to keep that? You could the $1 billion franchise could not talk Mike Zimmer out of retirement? Crazy. Yeah, Dak did advocate for Shotty. Yeah. I mean, he's the only player that's posted about it publicly and spoken about it. Got his guy. All right. Cool. All right, bro. All right, cool, bro. Cool. So it's just a situation. Now, like I'm saying, positive wise, he likes versatility. He likes the power run game, supposedly, right? Now, here is a conversation that we are going to have as a family on video, right? Because you can't talk to my brother DMV. We can't have this convo on Twitter. It's too many. Nah, this is a conversation we need to have at family, right? Subscribe, like, share the content. Shout out to Bet US, right? Family time. Talk to the family, right? What people have to understand is this. Wasn't Kellen Moore's offense? A little bit. Some of the concepts, spacing wise, right? Wasn't really Mike McCarthy's offense. He had Mike McCarthy's language, right? He had some of the similar translation. There was some, and it wasn't Brian Schottenheimer's offense. All right. We good there? Wasn't Kellen's offense. It wasn't Mike McCarthy's offense. And it's not Brian Schottenheimer's offense. What people have to realize, this is Dak Prescott's offense, y'all. It is. What people have to understand, certain quarterbacks, not all, certain quarterbacks, the Peyton Mannings, right? Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, right? Tom Brady. And you can put Dak Prescott in that same category. He has full control over the offense, y'all. What do I mean by that? If Brian Schottenheimer goes up in the headset and said, let's run, I don't know, ace right dive, 72 dive or whatever, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that's going to be a run play. That's the play. The play is 72 dive, weak side or whatever, right? And you are going to hand the ball off to Rico and dive on the weak side of the ball, right? Well, if Dak Prescott gets to the line of scrimmage, bang. Now I see those safeties are playing low, stacking the box. Kill. Check. Omaha. Kim K. Red, Denver, ready. 52 is the mic. No, kill. Keep that on. Slide right, slide protect right. So you have changed the entire play up. That's Dak's play. Here we go. Say that. That is Dak's play. Simplify this, y'all. For those of y'all who play video games, you play Madden or NCAA, right? If I pick Trips tight end, right? Come on, Trips tight end, and it's a play action, right? And I get to the line of scrimmage, and I take the tight end for running streak. I make him run a shallow drag. I make the number 2 wide receiver now run a corner. I put the number 3 wide receiver on a streak. I now put the running back on a table route, and I now have the number 1 wide receiver running a dig. Did I run the play that it was called? Let me know in chat. Did I run the play that was just called? No. I came out in the formation, but I came out and changed the play and made my own play call based on how the defense was structured, right? If I have a run play to the right, but I come out and there's no cornerback covering my number 3 wide receiver, and I tell him to run a sprint out or speed out, that's my adjusting. You see what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people get caught up in the play caller and different things, the translation. So why they wanted to go from Kellen Moore to Mike McCarthy to now Brian Schottenheimer is that they want to keep the translation and the language of the offense very similar, right? Because Dak has to get to the line of scrimmage and translate that in a way that CeeDee Lamb understands, right? A way that Jalen Brooks and so everyone understands. But if you're constantly changing the language, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, we're now going from an option route system to a digit route system to an option route system to a, you know, like it's going to be too confusing. So they want to keep the language the same for Dak. Why? Is because Dak can get to the offensive line and he is a conductor. He's a conductor, right? There's certain quarterbacks that is, right? Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dak Prescott. You see what I'm saying? So he's a conductor at the quarterback position. Not everybody does that, right? Some players, they say, listen, you have one play, you have a pass play, and you have a run play, right? If you want to check out the run play, here's your pass play. You want to check out the pass play, here's your run play. That's all that you got. That's all that you got, right? Dak doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Dak, we tried that, y'all. Y'all remember, this past season, the season prior, right? When we came out with that Texas Coast offense and it was quick throws and we wanted to kind of nerf Dak Prescott and get the ball out quick, and people are like, well, damn, Dak was missing reads and all sorts of stuff because he was trying to get the ball out quick. Perfect, Johnny. Perfect segue, actually. Boom. Didn't Dak have his MVP season with shoddy play calling? So same season, right? We're talking about that MVP season, all right? We tried the Texas Coast offense. Dak was kind of looking a little rough, getting the ball out quick. It was a simple one read. It was very Cooper Rushes. It didn't feel like Dak, right? What happened that season? Mike McCarthy, he was notification gang. I dropped the video saying, hey, bro, this don't fit Dak Prescott, right? We got punched on by the San Francisco 49ers. And finally, Mike McCarthy says, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this interception talk and all this yada, 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 yada. Dak, here's the keys. Go drive. Here, go drive, bro. Go drive. And then we heard Kim K, heavy, 52's the mic, 52 the mic. You know what I'm saying? And he started letting Dak be a conductor. And then Dak led to that MVP caliber season. See what I'm saying? But remember earlier on, that offense was looking, what's wrong with Dak? Like, why is it? Because Dak is not that. And the reason why Dak is not that is because of Kellen Moore. Once again, Kellen Moore is a massive, that's why you're seeing, I know they're probably watching, that's why you're seeing the rift right now with Kellen Moore and Jalen Hurts in the passing game, because Jalen Hurts doesn't do calculus on the field. He does. It's just not like it's no knock to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts' strongest traits aren't similar to what Dak Prescott's strongest traits are, right? Jalen can rely on his athleticism and innovation and different things. That's not Dak. Dak has turned in to be able to do calculus at the NFL level. Mike McCarthy was trying to get him to do multiplication tables. And he was like, it just did not fit, right? It just did not fit. So that's why you see, and we always answer this question and ask this question, why does our offense look so different? Same coaches, same offensive coordinator. Why does our offense always, in multiple seasons, look so different under Cooper Rush than it does under Dak Prescott? And it's because when Cooper Rush is the quarterback, we got to do multiplication tables. Hey, bro, one read, if it's there, if not, get rid of it. and let it see another day, right? Just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? When Trey Lance started versus Washington, he wasn't running the same offense that Dak Prescott runs. It was simplified as hell. Hey, bro, put Mingo on a hitch route. If that's not there, check it down or take off and run and let it see another day, right? You didn't see Trey Lance at the line of scrimmage being a conductor. You don't see Cooper Rush at the line of scrimmage being a conductor. You only see that offense under Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So that is the conversation that we really need to focus on. I've talked to not Kellen Moore, Kurt Warner about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I talked to Kurt. He's like, only certain quarterbacks have that type of ability, and offensive coordinators trust them. Dak Prescott is one of those. Right? So people got to understand this is really Dak Prescott's offense. Now, what Brian Schottenheimer can do is sprinkle some of his philosophies into that offense, right? You know what I'm saying? You sprinkle some of that into our offense where it's like, hey, bro, like, let's run a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let's scheme up. But y'all have to remember, Brian Schottenheimer was the running game coordinator when he first came in. Then he went to OC last year, then was OC this year. You see what I'm saying? So he's been involved with the run game. What the issue was with the run game, no knock to him. We just didn't have the running backs. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't have the running backs. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, what we have to understand is a lot of the control that goes on with this offense is Dak Prescott, y'all. I mean, football is football. There's no new magical route. There's no new magical route combination that hasn't been thought of, that Ben Johnson was doing, that the Cowboys haven't thought of, right? We talk about the hitch and curl routes. Hitch and curl routes are zone killers across the league, right? You know what I'm saying? Hitch, curls, bang aids, posts, corners, set, like all sevens, non-digs, you know what I'm saying? Angle routes, arrow routes, dart route. Like, it's all the same. There's no like this offensive coordinator got these new routes that didn't even hit the streets yet. You know what I'm saying? They're like, bro, like, we've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? So, man, see, it's cooking. Man, I might mess around and give you a super chat, dog. You know what I'm saying? You want to host a damn show? It's all about sequencing the plays when you're calling thing, right? There's a difference, right? Kellen Moore, right? Here's what I'll say about Kellen Moore. And I said this when he was our offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore is a great play designer. Kellen Moore is a great play designer. He's not a great play caller. There's a difference. There's a great play designer, right? Play designer, but he's not a great play caller. When should I get to this, right? And you ever see like a call sheet, right? It has, your third down plays, your 2nd and 5 plays, like, I had also, say all sorts of stuff, right? Great play designer, but he's not a great play caller, right? So when it comes to Shotty, I don't know what part of the offense was his. I know the talks was his focus was the run game, right? So is he a play designer / play caller? It's different, right? Case in point, this morning, like I told you, I was playing EA college football. I just wanted to play with Arizona because I wanted to play with T-Mac, right? Well, apparently Arizona has the best playbook on the game. I just found that out this morning, right? It's kind of fun. And they have all these plays, right? They have stack formations. They have, flea flicker reverses. They have all sorts of stuff. The playbook is deep as hell. I was like, God damn, they had wide formations. They had wildcat. I mean, the foundation of this Arizona playbook is insane. But I have to know when to call those plays. When do I call that flea flicker? Should I do it on first down? Should I do it on second down? Should I do it on, like, when should I get to those plays? That's the opportunity that some of these coaches really don't have if you're not a play caller. You see what I'm saying? When should I get to it, right? And I did hit a guy with a flea flicker, but I knew the moment to get to it because it was 3rd and 2. I know he was going to send pressure, and I was like, listen, if he sends pressure and blitzes with this safety, there's nobody going to be there over the top. I just got to get this ball back on this flea flicker, back to this quarterback, right? So boom, hut, toss, boom, to my running back turns around, tosses right back to my quarterback, and Noah hits him over the top because I had to know when to call that play. You see what I'm saying? If I were just calling it when he's playing cover 4, it would have been bad. You see what I'm saying? So like, you got to know when to actually call the play. Colin Murray's like a bobcat out there. He got Seattle to a ship, so he has it in him somewhere, possibly, or was it Pete Carroll? You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's a lot of different things, and we'll dive in deep. We'll dive in deep to Schotty, I guess. I already have the video of Schottenheimer on the YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't already. I'll post that, or you guys can post that in the comments. But like I said, y'all, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Kellen Moore always tries some extra cute shit. That's why things are going. So did Mike. Exactly. He didn't know when to call it, right? The human joystick. Exactly. He was the joystick. Kellen Moore had a video game type offense, but he just didn't know when should I get to it. Maybe now is not the time I should try, passing a touchdown to Terrence Steele. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? And y'all remember he would do that and pass the ball to Terrence Steele for a touchdown in meaningless games. Why not save that in your back pocket? Appreciate you for the super chat, Chris. I appreciate you, my guy. When Jerry's on Netflix, it's a soap opera 365 days. It's bigger than winning football games. Football is definitely not number one priority. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Here is the heartbreaking news, I feel like, for a lot of Cowboys fans, right? And I would say this even for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above you guys. Like, I don't feel no empathy or pain when we go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it too, right? But what Cowboys fans have to learn to do, specifically when it comes to this organization and just also in life, if someone continuously tells you who they are, you have to believe them. You have to believe them. You have to believe them. And I feel like for so long, Cowboys fans been saying, no, Jerry, you care about winning. You care about winning, bro. You're really, no, you care. No. We're trying to tell Jerry what he really cares about. No, winning's the number. No, Jerry, I know the Netflix series, I know the season ticket sales, and I know the ratings, and I know, all the people in the stadiums. I know that's the priority, but no, bro, you care about winning more than all that, Jerry. I just know you do. I just know you can't. Jerry is telling you, I don't care about all that, any of that, bro. Winning is actually not the foundation or not the priority. He is telling you constantly that winning isn't the priority. As long as I can maintain, as long as I can give people a little hope, a little optimism, and that's why when you see with the Cowboys, we're never going to be a trash 1-win team. Oh no, you can't sell that. We'll never be a 1-win team. But if I can keep you floating around 7, 11, it's kind of keep you swaying in the middle, that'll keep some Cowboys fans from really buying in. That would kind of keep us still being talked about a little bit, as long as we sway in the middle. You see what I'm saying? So it's just bang. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. Here is how. I mean, listen, this is Jerry Jones telling you Cowboys fans, us Cowboys fans, right? Winning is not a priority. Multiple players have said, hey, the sun beaming in my face is a distraction, and I've lost the ball before. It's blinding. Like, it's difficult at times. I wish they would put the curtains up. Y'all remember what was Jerry Jones's response? I don't like putting up the curtains. It's ugly. It's ugly. Multiple players. CeeDee Lamb. who you just paid and signed an extension, is telling you, bro, I lost the ball in the sun because the sun was beaming in my face. Dez Bryant has lost it. I think Michael Gallup have lost it. Like, there's been multiple players who have lost the ball in the sun. And Jerry Jones' response to that and to his players is, it's ugly. I'm not doing it. Learn to deal with it, right? Cool, right? There has been multiple players, whether it was CeeDee Lamb or whatever. Yeah, that was his response. Well, just tear down the whole damn stadium. That's what he told. That's what Jerry Jones told his own players. It's ugly. Well, just tear down the whole damn stadium, right? Oh, but man, when Jay Tuck was in the building, you know what I'm saying? And all the stars was in the building for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, and it was a spectacle, and it was sold out, and they had, floor seats, and they had robots dancing around and passing drinks, and they had a live DJ popping. He had those curtains up. It wasn't ugly. It wasn't ugly for Paul versus Tyson. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no, sirree. Oh, no. Those curtains was not ugly for the Tyson fight. Oh, they were pulled down. They had them all strapped. It was dark in there. You know what I'm saying? When everything was jumping. So you made it a priority to block the sun for Tyson versus Paul. But for CeeDee Lamb, bro, just tear down the whole stadium. You just figure it out. You all right. Go out there and play. Stop crying, right? Then you have, once again, multiple players. Yeah, I think these tours are kind of different. They're kind of distracting. It's kind of weird, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? What does Jerry say? Deal with it. Toughen up. Figure it out, right? So you have players asking for things, right? You have players saying things that they need. And as a $1 billion franchise, you're saying, go play, right? Y'all remember, even though it didn't work out, every player, even wide receivers, even Michael Gallup himself, hey, man, go get OBJ. CD, go get OBJ. Zeke, go get OBJ. Micah, go get OBJ. Trayvon, go get OBJ. Now, were they saying OBJ, or was the Cowboys putting out a signal that they needed some wide receiver help? Right? I don't know, right? But everybody was saying, go beat OBJ. Go, you know how hard it is for me being Michael Gallup, a wide receiver, and saying, yeah, go get OBJ. Michael Gallup's even saying, yeah, bro, go get another wide receiver. And what do they do? Go give you T.Y. Hilton. They went and got you T.Y. Hilton. Now, T.Y. Hilton paid dividends for one game versus the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I was there. T.Y. was the big catch. But that wasn't. Dan Quinn. Man, I really like Bobby Wagner. Man, if I can have my linebacker, man, I sure would like to have if I can have Bobby Wagner to his defense. If I could just get Bobby Wagner. Nope. Go out there with the safety, bro. Make it work. You good. Make it work. Dan, you're a coach. Go play linebacker. Play some safeties at linebackers. You're good, bro. Figure it out. Winning is not the priority in Dallas, y'all. And it hurts. It hurts us, right? It hurts us. And my heart goes out for us, the people who really live, eat, sleep, breathe Dallas Cowboys football and want a winner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see some of these grades poking through. I'm older. I've seen 3 Super Bowls. I seen them. I remember what it was like when the Dallas Cowboys football season really ain't even start till the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? It really ain't even start till we got to the playoffs. I remember, you know what I'm saying? You know how Chiefs fans were like, oh, Travis Kelce is fine. Let's wait till we get to the playoffs, then he'll turn up, right? I remember what that was like as a Cowboys fan. Okay, once we get to the playoffs, that's when the season really starts. I remember those days. You New Age Cowboys fans, y'all might not never get that ever again in life. You might not ever get that ever again in life. It's unfortunate. And they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And then T.Y. Hilton paid dividends versus the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Paid dividends. But we're always bargain shopping. Why are we some window shoppers? Why are we window shopping all the time? And here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to this, right? When it comes to this, there's no cap. There's no cap penalty, right? There's no dead cap. There's none of that. There's none of that when it comes to a coaching hire. They could have gave Bill Belichick $1 billion if they wanted to. It would have impacted nothing. It would have impacted nothing. It would have impacted nothing. But why are we bargain shopping when it comes to our head coach? Why are we chasing desperate? Why are we doing the desperate hires? Why? Fellas, right? Ladies, if we go out and we're looking for a spouse, right? We want the best of the best. We want to find the best wife. We want to find the best husband that we can find, right? We don't want to just find someone who was just like, you know what? Shit, bro. Like, I'll marry you, bro, if nobody else will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got shit else to do. So if you're looking for someone to get married, I'll marry you. No. No. You don't want to talk to your wife and be like, well, why did you marry your husband? Well, you know, I mean, no one else was offering me anything and shit. He just asked. And so I just said, yeah. No. You want the best of the best. You want the best of the best. The Dallas Cowboys, they don't want to go after the best coaches, right? They don't want to go and build the best free agents. They don't want to go. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to kind of go and say, who would do it for the low? Who would do it for the low and still let me have control? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy the thought process of this organization that brands themselves as the biggest, the baddest, the best with everything and don't go after the best when it's time to go after the best. Love Zeke. Love Zeke. Love him. Zeke's my guy. But it was Derrick Henry. You had Derrick Henry literally working out in walking distance across from your practice facility. And you said, no, I'm good. I'm good. Shit, I'm good. I'm good. And I ain't going to pick up the phone. You ain't pick up the phone for Derrick Henry. You ain't pick up the phone for Ben Johnson. You ain't pick up the phone for Brian Flores. You ain't pick up the phone for Mike Vrabel. You ain't pick up the phone for Bill Belichick. You ain't pick up the phone for Pete Carroll, right? You ain't pick up the phone. You ain't pick up the phone. You ain't like, listen, man, I Ben Johnson, I know the demands that you're after. Just come meet with us. Give me an hour. Give me an hour and see if I, billionaire Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys, bright lights, can sell you, right? I mean, because let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. If I'm Ben Johnson and you give me the offering of a pool of talent of what they have in Chicago versus the talent that you have in Dallas, I mean, I have it right here. I got top offensive guard and Tyler Smith. I got an emerging center and Tyler Biotis. I got a quarterback who's a veteran, Dak Prescott. I have CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? I have Trayvon Diggs. I get to coach with Micah Parsons, right? I got Deron Bland on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I got some guys, and you didn't even pick up the phone for that? That didn't interest you? And the reason why it did not interest a lot of these coaches is because they don't want to deal with Jerry and Stephen Jones. That's the reason why. That's the reason why Ben Johnson wasn't even intrigued with the Dallas job. It's not because of Dak Prescott. No. Ben Johnson wasn't interested in the Dallas Cowboys job because of Micah Parsons. No, Ben Johnson wasn't not interested in the Cowboys job because of CeeDee Lamb. Ben Johnson was not interested in the Dallas Cowboys job because of Jerry and Stephen Jones. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't Dak. It was you don't think that Ben Johnson would have wanted to go from Goff and Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Montgomery and Sam Laporta to the offensive weapons that we have in Dallas with the opportunity to get more? He didn't want to be bothered by the people upstairs. And yeah, see? Yeah. Troy Aikman said the truth about the Cowboys. It isn't a desirable job like people think. We are human. We are human. Listen, let's say I work for, I don't know, let's toss out a company name. Let's say I work for FedEx. Let's say I work for AT&T, right? And you give me a call like, yo, Tuck, I'm really trying to get on at AT&T. Tell me a little bit about the job, bro. I'm like, man, it's a cool spot. You know what I'm saying? They got nice little benefits that, you know, they kind of pay you a good salary. You know what I'm saying? They got a nice little call center. They got a gym and all. It's nice, man. But the management is really bad. You know what I'm saying? They're micromanaging. They're going to be on your breaks about everything. They're really going to be on you about taking your time off. They're really going to be hands-on with your whole process and everything. But it's a good company. You're probably going to be like, all right, appreciate it, Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Tuck. I'm going to apply some other places. But I'm going to get back to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to apply some other places. I'm going to get back to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, right? A lot of these coaches were not interested. A lot of people do settle like Jerry and Steven. Exactly. And those people be miserable in their relationships, right? I can't stand my husband. I should have went with Brad. Brad's a doctor. Brad has a good job. Brad takes care of himself. You know, Brad likes to travel. But see, the problem is you settle for John when you should have got your shit right and went for Brad in the first place. Don't settle. Don't settle. Why didn't they keep Zimmer on staff? I think that from the conversation that I have with people behind the scenes, like nothing's confirmed, right? But it was Zimmer was like, one, I don't know these people like that. So who you about to bring in as the head coach? I don't know who these people. I mean, you talking about some Brian Schottenheimer and some Kellen Moore. And like I said, Zim just got married. Zim ain't settled. Zim got him a young baddie, 40 years old. He didn't settle. He went for the gusto, right? So Zim is in a good situation where it's like, bro, I don't know who y'all about to bring in. And here's the fun caveat with Zim. Said this on Twitter. What I find it hilarious, kiki, about Mike Zimmer leaving the Dallas Cowboys is not only did the Dallas Cowboys have the nerve to tell Mike McCarthy after 12-5, you have to prove yourself. You got to prove it to us. You got to prove yourself, right? They told Coach Zimmer and an entire defensive staff, y'all got to prove yourselves too, and gave them all 1-year deals. And gave Zimmer, who's been a head coach, Zimmer's been a head coach. He's been a coach in Dallas. He's been a coach in Cincinnati. He's been around the league. And you told Zimmer, I want you to come in and keep this defense afloat. But I'm going to give you a 1-year deal to prove yourself. Prove myself. You know what I'm saying? And then he did it, kind of. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the season, right? You're not going to You're not going to be able to come and you're not going to be able to disrespect a lot of these coaches just because you're the Dallas Cowboys, bro. And I love what Mike McCarthy did for him as the man. Bro, you're not going to disrespect me like that. You ain't going to disrespect me like that. Now, what's up? What's up, my dog Lou, man? Definitely check out my dog Lou. I think we're going live Monday at 7 on Lou's channel, so definitely follow my dog Lou. Mike McCarthy, you're not going to disrespect me like that. You gave Schottenheimer, supposedly, I think it hasn't been confirmed. I think it might have been confirmed last night. You gave Schotty a 4-year deal. 4-year deal, right? Schotty has no head coaching experience, minimal play calling experience, right? You gave him a 4-year deal, but you wanted Mike McCarthy on the 2. You wanted Mike McCarthy back on the short term to prove himself again? Give him a mulligan because we had some injuries? You know what I'm saying? Nah. My dog JC in the building, man. Definitely check out my dog JC with the film content. We draft season regardless, right? I know a lot of people are asking me about who the Cowboys are going to pick now that Schottenheimer, we might have Matt as the defensive coordinator. We'll get to all that, but honestly, y'all, I really don't care about matching their philosophies because we have a team of substitute teachers. Keep up the good work, my dog, man. Appreciate you, bro, man. Definitely check out my dog, JC Cowboys Network. I really don't care. Substitute teachers. I will bet you money right now that Brian Schottenheimer is not the coach for the Dallas Cowboys throughout 4 years. Well, they might let him if he's likable and if he's really good and he doesn't really push back. They might let him get through the 4-year deal. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, it's going to be rocky to get through this 4 years with Brian Schottenheimer. It's going to be rocky. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be rocky. But like I said, if Brian Schottenheimer wants to be able to extend his stay, he better go get some killers on his staff. You better go right now and get some killers on his staff. Substitute teachers, we will. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, y'all all know, even though we older, we all know when we used to go to school on Friday and we walk in that class and say, hey, where's Mrs. Gold? Oh, she's out today. We got Mr. Jenkins, substitute teacher in. Oh, we going crazy, bro. We are going crazy that Mrs. Gold is gone and we got Mr. Jenkins, a substitute teacher. Oh, we going crazy. It's movie day. Hey, Mrs. Gold is watch movies on Friday, bro. She lets us watch movies on Friday. It's movie day. Actually, I ain't going to the bathroom break. I didn't go to the bathroom too. Actually, we used to get extra recesses on Friday too, bro. Hey, we get Mrs. Gold, you know what I'm saying? Mrs. Gold give us extra recesses on Friday, bro. Like, come on, dog. What are you doing? And then Mr. Jenkins will try to write your name on the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to turn it in. Turn it in. I don't care. Write my name on that list, bro. But today we have a substitute teacher on a Friday and it's movie day. Roll out the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's old school, cats. Y'all remember they used to have to go get the movie thing and you had to roll it in. You know what I'm saying? It had like this big ass green, you know what I'm saying? Like shelf. You had to roll out the TV and the VCR and movie day. And we used to sit around the TV, Indian style, eating Funyuns and stuff, drinking Capri Sun. Oh, it's lit. It was lit. Mr. Jenkins ain't no better. Mr. Jenkins is just trying to survive. So what Mr. Jenkins better to do is roll out that damn movie and that VCR, you know what I'm saying, and put in, you know what I'm saying, what was the movie? The Land Before Time. You better put on Land Before Time or some dinosaur movie or Home Alone, you know what I'm saying, and just sit back in the back of the classroom and chill, and we're going to get through this Friday together, Mrs. Jenkins. Pizza day. God, I love being a turtle. You know what I'm saying? I love being a turtle. Mr. Jenkins, just sit in the back of the classroom, be a substitute, roll out the TVs, let's order some pizza. You know what I'm saying? We gonna vibe together. We gonna vibe together. That's what's going on in Dallas right now. We got some substitute teachers going on in Dallas right now. Hold on, let me see here. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's it. That's what we're gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Land Before Time. I mean, Land Before Time, that was my joint. You know what I'm saying? Was it Littlefoot? You know what I'm saying? I love Land Before Time. Like, I was into dinosaurs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be an archaeologist and study dinosaur bones. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be in all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember, right? The substitute teacher be like, all right, y'all get to vote for y'all movie. You know what I'm saying? Get to vote for y'all movie. You know what I'm saying? I used to bully people. Nah, bro, we watching Land Before Time today, bro. You know, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're not watching Fievel Goes West. I'm not watching Fievel Goes West today. We watching Land Before Time, bro, because Tuck said so. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lion King, all that stuff. You out on the Schottenheimer hire? I mean, I'm not out. I got no chance to be out. I got no opportunity to be out. And we in this thing whether we want to or not. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying is, I don't feel like this was a step forward. I don't feel like we're gonna be happy, and maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I will be wrong. Maybe Schottenheimer comes in and first year, bro. Dog. See, y'all taking me back. Oregon Trail, bro. Oregon Trail. Y'all remember playing Oregon Trail? See, some older people don't know. I mean, younger people don't know what we're talking about, bro. So I remember on Oregon Trail, my teacher used to get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't play the game. All I would go do was hunt. You know what I'm saying? All I would go and do is hunt. So my teacher had to put a rule that you can't just hunt. Because even back then, you know what I'm saying? I was going out there just shooting bears, shooting oxes, loading up my wagon, like all sorts of stuff, man. I'm going out there just shooting stuff. And she's like, you're not playing the game. Well, I am playing the game. Technically, I'm hunting. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure we don't run out of food. You know what I'm saying? If you was riding the Oregon Trail with Jay Tuck, we were going to have bison. We're going to have ox. We're going to have buffalo. Because every time I'm pulling over. Carmen San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Number Munchers. That was my game. Number Munchers. I still play Number Munchers on my iPad. You know what I'm saying? We was having a good old time with these substitute teachers. You know what I'm saying? With these substitute teachers. See, Dro knows, bro. All us older people, we know about Oregon Trail, bro. Oregon Trail was the first Call of Duty, y'all. It was the first Call of Duty. Hey, bro, I just need bullets. I need a box of bullets. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I need a box of bullets, and I'm pulling up, and I'm shooting bear. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting it rip. You know what I'm saying? I'll let it rip, man. Oregon Trail. I might go play some Oregon Trail. Man, they should make like a PS5 version of Oregon Trail. So that's just what I do. Andy said she just skipped class. See, I didn't jip. You know what I'm saying? See, if you jip, you got in trouble with your mama. You know what I'm saying? But if you just did what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Watching Franklin the Turtle, all sorts of stuff, man. But yeah, getting back on track to these dumbass Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Substitute teachers. Now, could it work? Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it could always work, right? Could Shotty work in Dallas? Yeah. Could Kellen Moore work? I don't know, in New Orleans? Yeah. I mean, could I work possibly in Buffalo? I don't know. Yeah. Shit can happen. Shit can happen. But if you have someone to really break down things from a schematic standpoint, a personnel standpoint, philosophy standpoint, and a cultural standpoint, the most important is that cultural piece. It's going to be tough, y'all. It is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. We saw how this Dallas Cowboys team rallied for Mike McCarthy. We saw them. We were all saying, "Hey, bro, hey, tank for Travis, tank for Abdul Carter." Hey, bro, they went out there and fought tooth and nail for Mike McCarthy. That defense fought hard as hell for Coach Zimmer. Will that be the same for a first-year guy, kind of a substitute guy? Because here's the thing. The stuff that we're saying on this show, that we're saying in this chat, Cowboys players, they got group chats. They talk behind the scenes. They just like us. You know what I'm saying? So damn, bro, we just lost Al Harris, dog. We lost Al Harris. That was my dog. So everybody gets to lose they dogs, right? Micah Parsons, man, I really like Dan Quinn. That's my dog, man. I love Dan Quinn. That's my dog. We lose Dan Quinn. Micah Parsons, man, me and Coach Zimmer, man, we talk every day, man. We're talking about buying horses and stuff. That's my dog, man. I really love. We lose Mike Zimmer, right? Man, Joe Witt, man, he holds us accountable. I love Joe, man. He says we lose our dog. Oh, man, Al Harris, that's my guy, man. Al Harris, man, he does so much for me in my career. Hey, we lose Al Harris. Oh, Bones Fossil, that's my dog, man. Hey, Bones Fossil, he's fun, man. I love playing for Bones, man. He gave me opportunity. That's my dog. Everybody loses their dog in Dallas. Except for. Four gets to keep his people, gets to keep his lane, gets to keep his. What did he post on Instagram? I didn't see. I don't have Instagram on my phone right now. I've been trying to take a social media hiatus, but the Cowboys won't let me do that shit. What did Micah do on Instagram? Hire hold on. Cowboys got raid again. Hire Duke as the offensive line coach. Now, I saw some conversations, like I said, I haven't confirmed anything, that there's supposed to be some good offensive line hire coming that people are excited about. So could that be Duke? I don't know. I know there's a possibility of Tashard Choice was supposed to be joining and some older players. Yeah, so now that we have Bennett, can we talk about Schotty can make a difference for the offense? Okoye made a video showing some confidence from Seattle when Schotty was scheming players open. I have a Schottenheimer video from when he got brought in as offensive coordinator in Dallas. That's on the channel. Let me post it in the chat here. I'll post it. Honestly, bro, I could make another Schottenheimer video, right? But I don't want to do that to y'all, bro. I don't want to do that to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I do that to y'all, I'm selling y'all some bullshit just to sell it. Like, oh, it can work. Like, it can work. Let me see. Let me find this video. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me go back. I'll find the link here. So yeah, I mean, I could do, okay, here's his scheme, here's his you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's all the same. It's nothing innovative about it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing innovative about his scheme or his philosophy. So it's not like it's gonna be some Mike McDaniels offense, and you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be any of that. Let me see. Actually, we could just watch it together. Hold on. Let's see. You know what's funny about this video, right? Because I had made the Schottenheimer video, and then what had happened was it was like that, maybe go to like a YouTube video and it's the first video that plays like whenever you turn on your channel. So it was like the first video because it did currently it's like at 86,000 views, right? So there's a video, right? Like at 86,000 views, right? That's the video. And so it was like my number one video that every time I logged into my YouTube, it would play because it's showing me like, okay, that's the first video we're going to recommend. And so I got so annoyed with it, I removed it off the channel. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like the other day when like Rome was like, yo, Tuck, you just got that video you made of Schottenheimer. I was like, which one? And I was like, damn, I did make a whole video on Schottenheimer and his scheme, his philosophy. I forgot all about it. I took it off because it was annoying me every time I turned into my YouTube, it would play. But that's the video. It is, let's see here, this one. I'll play it here. Let me in. Well, see this. Like I said, Jay, we are early, or no, we were late in today's live show, right? So once again, because we got new people still coming in, appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, that comment button, share button, all that while you're coming in. I gave everyone a headline this morning. If y'all wanted me to sell y'all some positive bullshit, this was not the video and live show for y'all. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it truthful. I can lie. Now I can lie to y'all. No, I guarantee y'all. Listen, Cowboys Nation, if I wanted to go get my bag right now, because I got the Super Bowl coming up here in 2 weeks that I'm going to and needed some extra change, I will make a video about how Brian Schottenheimer's offense is going to be so innovative and it's going to boost the Dallas Cowboys to success. And a lot of people going to click on that shit. A lot of people, if I wanted to put that positive Kool-Aid out there video and made a Brian Schottenheimer film session saying all the whoop-de-whoops and loop-de-loops and blah, 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 blah. Oh, we're going to go crazy. We would go crazy. We would go crazy. But I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to manipulate y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the truth of how I really feel. And like I said, I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all, bro. I'm not going to lie to y'all. If I dropped a film session right now, and said Brian Schottenheimer's offensive innovation will boost the Dallas Cowboys offense in 2025, I guarantee you it's going to probably do about 100,000 views. I 1,000% guarantee you it would right now. I could do it right now if I wanted to. I'm not. And he said, go get that bag. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I'm not gonna do y'all like that, right? I'm not, because when it hits the fan, everyone gonna be like, oh, Tuck, you said his offense was innovative. Tuck, you said his run game was going to be boosted. Our run game was going to be looking better, even though he's been our run game coordinator for the last 3 years. Tuck, you said, you know what I'm saying? So I could do that. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to do that to y'all, right? I'm not. Everyone has a right to be angry now. At some point, we need to accept the decisions, and as Foot says, make it make sense. If they focus on the run game, it's going to help Dak. Yeah, but you probably missed that part, bro. It's not. Dak is not going to focus on the run game. Dak is not going to focus on the run game. I think this is the hard part. What people need to accept, right? Once again, not Dak, really. Not even Brian Schottenheimer. Do you think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be happy, Jerry and Stephen Jones, of paying Dak Prescott $40 million, whatever the extension was 40, 60, whatever, 60, I forgot. We had 60, right? $60 million, give or take, making him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Would y'all think that Jerry and Stephen Jones would be okay with him having Jalen Hurts types performances? Do you think that 60 million, right? 60 million. So we paid Dak 60 million, paid CD, made him the highest paid wide receiver. Do y'all think that Jerry and Stephen Jones are going to allow Brian Schottenheimer to come out here and run the ball 25, 30 times a game with that type of payroll at those positions? They're not. It's unfortunate. Now, would it be smart? Yeah. From a football perspective, yeah. It would be smart because, you could really go out there, get an Ashton Genty or go get a type running back. I can guarantee you. Hold on, let me play the video. Perfect segue. You guys are cooking today, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all making my job easy. Let me go ahead and play this video for you, actually. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's get into this one real quick. Bada bing. Boom. All right. So let's get over into Schottenheimer and some of his philosophies, right? Bang.
Whether you're sliding or whether you're a
hear
pocket
that?
declaration where you're blocking the mic, how you fit the pieces together. Because the backs are involved. Whether they're blocking somewhere or they're just fitting through a gap, they're always involved. And we definitely want to play in a physical mindset in all protections this year.
Speaking to the Texas coach,
Told you we see Jess in the video. Shout to my sis Jess right there. Look at little Jess right there. I see you, sis.
With the additions of Deuce Vaughn and Hunter Luepke, you know what Tony can do. Is it accurate to say versatility in the backfield is a huge part of what quote unquote Texas coach offense?
Yeah, we want to be multiple. Again, we talked about the personnel. Again, you talk about getting a guy like Deuce, although it was one of the coolest stories I've ever been around, been in a lot of draft rooms, war rooms. To this day, it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The raw emotion of Deuce and his dad, and it was just, it was awesome. But a player like that gives you flexibility. A player like Hunter gives you flexibility because there's so many things you can do. And if you watch Hunter's tape, he actually played tight end, he played running back, he played fullback, and so you love that flexibility because it keeps people off balance. So, and those guys did a great job. All the rookies did a great job of coming in and learning the system.
Now, so what am I getting at, Tuck? If you watch this video and you also watch my video that I posted in the comments, right? Brian Schottenheimer likes running back by committee. He's a committee guy. Right? So want to prepare yourselves for that. So there might be a situation where it is a Rico situation. They re-sign Rico. And they might get, so it's going to be by committee. But I don't think that it's going to be a situation where we're going to start running the ball 25, 30 times a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that coming, right? I don't see that happening, not with Dak Prescott and not with CeeDee Lamb being your top paid. They won't allow it. They won't allow it. They won't allow it. They will not allow that, y'all. So, and you guys have to understand, Brian Schottenheimer has been the run game. He's been in charge of the run game since he's been here in Dallas. Let's go through it. Let me see if I even see. I'll bring it back up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let's see here. Should have had all this queued up. I'm kind of got all this queued up here. Let's see. Boom. Where was it? Now you type in his name in, everything kind of comes up. See. All right. So yeah. So he was the run game consultant / coordinator, you know what I'm saying, in Dallas when he first came in 2022. Then he was the offensive coordinator in 2023. And then, of course, last year as well, offensive pass game coordinator in Jacksonville when they went 3-14, coordinator in Seattle in 2020. So, it's really going to come down to personnel, right? It's going to come down to personnel, y'all, and getting the players. I've been trying to preach that to you guys a lot, right? Jimmy's and Joe's. Let's see here. What if feed Zeke early in the season was coming from the top? It was coming from the top. Yeah, that was 1,000%, right? But rightfully so. Here, I don't want to get into the whole Zeke thing because it's a whole new can of worms, right? But it's like it was rightfully so. Tuck Shotty has to win early and may be able to force changes with wins. Yeah. You would have to. But if we get off to a rocky start, like I said, you look at our schedule, it's a little different. Rico RB1. I would not be surprised if they re-sign Rico and he's the RB1. If they re-sign Rico, they re-sign him early, especially for the draft, y'all. They're not going to re-sign Rico and draft Genty. Just like I don't think the Cowboys would go wide receiver early because they're going to mingle it. Now, maybe silver lining, that the Cowboys front office decide, hey, we're going to do things differently this season and we're going to make a change and do that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. But if it's the same old Cowboys, they're going to feel like they got something in Rico. They're going to feel like they got something in Rico. Yeah, they're going to feel like they got something in Rico. You know, so let's get back to the coordinator video. Let's see here. 1 second. Let me see. Boom. All right, let me see here. See what else was he talking about. I got late to the party. How do you feel about Schotty being the head coach? I mean, good head coach for other teams. For Dallas, it doesn't move the needle at all. Doesn't move the needle at all.
And, you know, they come in, they're behind the vets because the vets have been sitting in meetings for a couple weeks before you get them. But again, they've tackled the playbook, man, and it's been cool to see them. I wouldn't say they're caught up yet. They're not quite caught up yet, but we got a couple more days with them. But again, they are a lot further along than we thought they would be, and that's really a testament to them, but also the assistant coaches.
Why did Amazon send me $20,000?
Damn YouTube commercials. Y'all know. Yeah. Always trying to sell some people some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's always just to sell some stuff, right? So, like I said, when it comes to Schotty, man, I feel like good guy. He's a motivator. You know, when I was out there at camp, you know, I saw the attention to details. I saw, you know, some passion out there. I saw, you know, making sure that every, you know what I'm saying, the details, right? He was working with CeeDee Lamb, talking about the details, right? But it's different now. You're now a head coach. You know what I'm saying? You got to be all over the place. You got some tough decisions to really make. It's easier to be focused on the little things when it's really on Mike McCarthy. And when your focus is just the offense, like personnel decisions, all sorts of different things now really falls on your desk. How are you going to be able to manage it? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to be able to manage it? So overall, y'all, like I said, when it comes to this hire, it is what it is. You know, but listen. What we're not going to do is my guy, Jay Blue, pushed the super chat. He said, Schotty not a regular dumb substitutes like the gym teacher in the building. He has experience in the league for 20 plus years, won't be watching movies. We hope. But yeah, everybody about to be watching movies. It's movie day. It's movie day, right? Because he has no pull. He has no leverage. You know what I'm saying? He has no leverage. He just doesn't have it. Now we have questions about Solari. Appreciate my guy, the lunatic. Appreciate you, bro. About Solari. I think Solari might be out. I think we're going to get a new offensive line coach. I know there's some tea leaves behind the scenes, possibly about a new offensive line coach. So we'll see what happens with that. So yeah. So I've been out Solari. I want a new running back coach. So, you know, maybe, like I said, when it comes down to Brian Schottenheimer being the guy, he is going to have to put together a great staff. I feel like the OC that he puts in there, you know, you got to go get you a guy, right? Got to go get you a guy, but we'll see how it all works out. But like I said, Cowboys Nation, what it is, man, I get it, right? A lot of people are going to tell you, well, let's just see how it is. Let's just see how it goes, right? Let's just wait and see, right? Just hope for the best, right? Just go with it, bro. Like, you'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Now, what I say to some of those people, oh my God, if Tuck would have said that election time, whether it was this year or 4 years ago, hey, don't worry about it. It don't really matter. Everything's going to be fine. It's not a big deal. Just give them a chance. Let's just see how it works out. Let's just see. Just be a true fan. Support your country. You know, everybody have been pissed at me then. You know what I'm saying? So don't let these fan police tell you how you should feel. Now, I will say this. When you are not spending money, when you are not traveling and doing all the things I was doing, it makes the Dallas Cowboys a lot more tolerable, right? This season, I wasn't as stressed as I was the other seasons because I wasn't everywhere. I wasn't constantly going to games and flying back and forth. Like I went to the Ravens game and I went to the Texans game. That was it, right? So it wasn't like I never had those gut punching feels because, yeah, I wasn't. So if you go into Scotland, be a fan, watch the game, put your jersey on Sunday, and yeah, be optimistic. This is cool. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be that's easy, right? But for some of us that really put your time, sweat equity, money, a lot of travel, time away from your family into your team, you deserve the right to be pissed. So stop fan policing. Stop with the fan police shit. I hate that. Well, I'm a real fan because I believe. No, just because you're have blind faith and stupidity does not make you a better fan than the person who's calling out someone for their BS. You see what I'm saying? Just because you're a yes man or a yes woman doesn't make you a diehard fan. It just makes you a yes man or a yes woman. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like, I mean, people are like, oh, if you're not excited about the hires, then you should just leave. Well, if you can't tell me why you're excited about the hire, then maybe you should just leave because you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. If you can, and here's what I'm saying to Cowboys fans. Don't argue with me about Brian Schottenheimer's philosophy and Brian Schottenheimer's coaching scheme, where I'm the one who made the video that did damn near 90,000 views and told the fan base about the philosophy. You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to tell me how I should feel about someone's philosophy when I'm the one who told you about the philosophy? You see what I'm saying? I studied Brian Schottenheimer when we got him as the OC. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, right? So I get it. Be positive. Be positive. Just it's going to be okay. But here's what I want to tell you guys. The Washington Commanders don't give a damn about our positivity, right? The Green Bay Packers don't give a damn about our positivity. The Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, all these teams that are building championship contenders doesn't give a damn about your fake positivity. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It just is what it is. You can be positive as you want, right? You can be as positive as you want and feel like, hey, Florida State, even though all of our draft picks have gone in the bowl game and they're going to the NFL and we're about to play Georgia with a third string quarterback, that we just have a chance to be No, bro, we're not beating Georgia. It's okay to be honest. It's not, because you get nothing done. You get nothing done by turning a blind eye. Nothing comes from change. You get nothing. No change comes from comfort, y'all. So I get it right now. Cowboys fans are bleeding out. We're upset. We're frustrated. And the worst thing that you guys can do is just say, you know what, Tuck, it's fine. I'll just believe. I'll just be positive. I'll just believe. Bro, what are we doing? Voice matters. Boss Cowboy, your voice matters. You deserve the right to tell this organization, hey, bro, what the hell is this? Because because here's the thing, you can't sell me on believe or be positive or just let it happen if you can't definitively tell me with confidence, do you think that Brian Schottenheimer was the best coaching candidate available? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Comment if anybody believes, out of all the names that we talked about, whether it's the Salas, the Belichick's, the Pete Carrolls, the Ben Johnsons, the Aaron Glenns, you know what I'm saying, the Brian Flores's, do y'all think that Brian Schottenheimer was the best coaching candidate available? Mike McCarthy, I see no. Right? I see no. I see, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? No. Yep. Shotty was not even on my list. I had none list. Yeah. So if everybody who is just being rational is saying, hey man, he wasn't the best that was available, or even the best out there, right? Then how am I going to sell the fans that this was a great hire. How do I do it? How do I sell y'all? Oh yeah, hey, we killed it. Woo. Hey man, hey, y'all should go buy y'all season tickets. We are back, baby. Cowboys for life, DC 4L. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are back. How can I sell y'all Brian Schottenheimer when I can't even confidently tell y'all I could have named 10 coaches that were better than Brian Schottenheimer. 10. And a lot of them, we didn't even pick up a phone for Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson, Robert Saleh. You interviewed Robert Saleh and said, nah, hung up the phone and got on with Brian Schottenheimer and said, okay, now that's our guy. You know? So that's the problem, y'all. We have been conditioning, well, not we, some fans have been conditioned to accept mediocre results from our fan base. We just accepted that. We've been conditioned, unfortunately, by the Joneses to accept mediocrity. It's just the fall from grace of the Dallas Cowboys. It really just is. It's just we have been conditioned to just fall from mediocrity. It's to the point where we know first day of free agency is an off day for us. Don't even ask. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't even think about it. What is a dress? Yeah, don't even think about it. As long as Jerry is making money, he's content, y'all. It's the facts, and it hurts. It hurts us because it's a built machine that we can't stop, right? It's a built machine, and it's not just the Dallas Cowboys. This, right? I'm an iPhone user, right? This is the iPhone, what are we at 16? It's not the newest one, it's the latest one, or the one before the last one, right? We know these phones really ain't shit. They all the same phones. All the same phones. They're a little shit. They move a camera here and put a camera there. You know what I'm saying? They do all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Screensaver. For those people who think I'm little, you know what I'm saying? We labbed up. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who think Jay Tuck is small, you know what I'm saying? They think we small. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's the same phone. It's the same phone year after year after year after year after year after year after year, right? It's the same phone. Now, there are people like myself who no matter what just loves iPhones and gets the same phone over and over and over again. iPhone 14, they have it for a year. They come up with the 15, and I get the 15, and it's the 16, and I get the 16, and I get the set. It's just because we love Apple, right? J Tuck. J stands for Jordan. Jordan sneakers. Those shoes hurt. They heavy. They're clunky, right? But it's the Jordan brand. Just love the Jordan brand. New Jordans drop. People waiting in line. People be waiting in line. Line up around blocks to get the newest Jordan sneaker that is a different color, but it's just like the old Jordan sneakers, right? People are buying into the brand. The Dallas Cowboys, it's the same thing. We get the same old thing. They might move a camera lens around. They might, you know what I'm saying, add a little bit more gigabytes. They might make Siri AI, but it's all the same damn phone. But we are tied to loving the Star brand. And we're getting the same phone. So that's how we program. Madden, right? Madden. Everybody knows if you play Madden, just bam, perfect segue, Mike. Just like buying Madden. It barely changes, but it's programmed getting every year. Right. It was the only football game. And we just got Madden. Right? Madden 22. All they did, you know what I'm saying? Madden 24. They might took something away and then they gave it back, right? He took something away and then they gave it back. And then now they finally have referees and officials on the field. So they gave us back officials, and then now they're making some like slight changes. It's the same game, but you're already conditioned just to buy it regardless. It's the same thing with the Cowboys. It's the same thing. It's the same feeling that when it was Dave Campbell, I'm saying, like, it's the same thing. It's just a modern version of it with a few different features, but we are programmed and conditioned just to buy the star. That's what I hate most. No free agency. Agree. Yep. No free agency. Yeah. And so we're conditioned. We are conditioned that, hey, free agency drops. We're not going to get none of the top guys, right? They're going to re-sign some of our players, put a graphic out. We just resign. He's back. He back. And everybody like, oh, he's back. You know, draft time. We're going to sit there and probably watch. Man, we really want Genty. Man, I really want Genty. Uh-oh. Here comes Genty at 9. Uh-oh. Here comes Genty at 10. Oh. Sniped. Damn, Genty's going to San Fran. That sucks. Well, you know, we were really high on that running back, but, you know, he just didn't get to fall to us, you know, but, you know, we were able to trade back, and we also got a hell of an offensive tackle, and he's really going to help our offensive line because, you know, we really got to protect our quarterback and Dak. It's going to be the same phone. It's a new camera. They're going to take the camera from this year and move it up here, and take this little mini camera and move it over there, wrap it up in a Dallas Cowboys label, package it up, and sell it to the fan base. And we'll buy it. Oh, maybe we don't buy it. Someone will buy it. Someone will buy it. Somebody will buy it because we've been conditioned by the brand of the star. You know, whether I want to or not, I mean, you're going to watch. You're going to watch. Now, how long will you watch? How intensely will you watch? That all depends, right? But that's the problem. It's a brand. It's a brand. It's not about football. Football is just extra. Football is just extra. So long as I have a coach, right? As long as I have a coach, we'll be all right. As long as I have Dak Prescott standing upright, as long as I have CeeDee Lamb, you know what I'm saying? As long as I have Micah Parsons and Trayvon, we'll win a few games. We might beat Philly, you know what I'm saying, at home. Keep a little excitement, a little woo-woo-woos, you know, and we'll call it good. And we'll call it good. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they're going to do is take the same old thing, same old results, repackage it up, and present it to the Cowboys fan base. Some people will buy it, but some people won't. You have the right to voice your frustrations, y'all. If you go to your favorite restaurant tonight and your food is undercooked, like I've always said, you're not going to be like, oh, well, just believe, just be a fan. You're not a real fan. You're not a real fan of that restaurant because your steak wasn't done. You know what I'm saying? Your steak was undercooked. Just be a fan. Just support. If you don't really believe, then just leave. Nah, bro, my steak was not done properly. It's not what I paid for. See what I'm saying? So it's just where we are when it comes to the Cowboys. It's frustrating. So like I'm saying, is Schottenheimer a bad head coach? No. Is he a good hire for the Dallas Cowboys? No, I don't think so. I personally don't think so, right? I feel like there's some ways you can make it work. We can finesse it. We can fix it, right? Right. Case in point, right? Like case in point. I don't use, right now I'm streaming on StreamYard, right? If you watch my show, I never use StreamYard, really. I didn't start using it until like a month ago when I started working with Dez because it's easier for him, right? I use OBS, which is a much complicated system, right? It's complicated. Not everyone can use OBS the way I use OBS. But I came over to StreamYard, right? StreamYard is actually complicated, and there are a lot of things that I'd like to do that you can't do on StreamYard, but I figured out how to finesse it and make it work where it feels like OBS. Like I guarantee you 99.99999% of content creators that use StreamYard don't know how to do what I just did right there. I've learned how to finesse it. I learned how to fix it and adjust it. People don't know, people don't know how to make a slideshow. You're not going to know how to make a slideshow. I know how, right? Unless you really dive in deep, you're not going to learn how to do this. Like the average content creator that uses StreamYard, they don't know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to learn how to do it, right? I learned how to do it because I learned how to finesse it, right? So that's exactly what Brian Schottenheimer is going to have to do, and we're going to have to do with Brian Schottenheimer. Is it the best software? No. It's a simple software, but it has a lot of problems. But what's going to be up for us or me as content creators and some of the other ones, right? And some of the other media members, how do we finesse it to still make it look good? You know what I'm saying? Lost in translation said, I know how to. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people not going to know how to do this, bro. I guarantee you not a lot of people even know how to do that because it's complicated as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, like it's complicated as hell, right? So that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to learn how to finesse Brian Schottenheimer and fix him and tweak him to make him look better than what he really is. And the number one way to do that is by loading him up with supreme talent, not budget beasts. Not thrift store. I don't want to say thrift store because these are NFL players, right? But I don't want to say like y'all know what I'm getting at, right? You have to load him with talent, and just like I was saying with Nick Sirianni, they load him with talent. Nick Sirianni is not a good coach. Nick Sirianni, like Eagles fan, like, oh yeah, I literally had. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Oh, let me show y'all the shit that I have to deal with on Twitter. And he's really my dog, so I mean, I don't really mind it. Well, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where are the comments? I literally had Eagles fans, or maybe he's not talking to me. Yeah, he tripping. I literally had an Eagles fan. I literally had an Eagles fan telling me that Nick Sirianni is a better head coach than Jimmy Johnson. You see what I'm saying? I literally had an Eagles fan telling me that Nick Sirianni is a better head coach than Jimmy Johnson. And he also said, yeah, where's this shit at? I'll make sure y'all don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure y'all see this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right there. I'm not sure if I can see that. But yeah. All right, I can make it big. Bang. Nick is a better coach than any Cowboys coach. Oh, since Jimmy Johnson, 5th highest win percentage in NFL history, and about to be in the 2nd Super Bowl. This is your worst take of 2025. I'm disappointed in you, right? He doesn't know that Bill Parcells was a coach for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and he's also compared him to Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah. So now y'all see the shit I deal with on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what you know what I'm saying? Damn, that one posted 42,000 views. Yeah. Fuck them Eagles fans. Facts, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But anyways, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? So you can dress it up, right? Nick Sirianni is not a good coach. Nick Sirianni is covered by talent. He really is. He's not a good coach. He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not. Yeah. Drugs will make you say some stupid things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if you are going to have Brian Schottenheimer as your head coach, which we are, what are some ways that we can finesse it, right, to make it look better than what it really is? You got to go get talent and free agency early, right? You have to go get a quality team and a staff under him and a veteran offensive coordinator who's really a dog. You know what I'm saying? That's really could probably call the shots, right? You need that, right? Defensively, we'll talk about the other hire. Is he officially hired? Yeah, I'm not sure if he's officially hired, but right. Even if it's Matt, right? His staff, right? How to tweak his staff to make sure it still translates with Micah Parsons and things that we like to do, right? 2, you got to be aggressive in the draft and go get real talent. Don't get players that are going to be, you know, that's going to bear fruit 4 to 5 years from now. like, future guys. Like, no, we need guys that when we look at a position and say he is the best player on the field right now at that position when it comes to the Cowboys, right? So we got to get those guys, right? Then when we get to the season, we have to have control and balance, right? Because I feel like what's going to happen if things get off to a rocky start, it's going to be a little hero ball. It's going to be a little bit hero ball. And if we get off to a bad start early, I'm telling you, the classmates are going to roll out the TVs and the VCRs for these substitute teachers. So, it just is what it is, Cowboys Nation. Are we in a good situation? Should y'all be happy? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people are. You know what I'm saying? Since we aren't big, appreciate you, Gerald, super chat. Since we aren't big in free agency, we should be more aggressive in the draft. Trade up, trade back, get players we want. Right. But we're complacent in both. That's the problem. We're complacent in free agency because here's the thing. The problem with the Cowboys is we like to be the smartest guys in the room. Like we pride ourselves, right, on hitting on a Kevontae Turpin, or we pride ourselves on hitting on Brendan Aubrey. I feel like those were good hits, right, out of the USFL, right? But other teams, they're not worried about undrafted guys. If an undrafted guy hits, and they just hit, right? But the Eagles aren't depending on a bunch of undrafted guys to really come out there and play key downs for them. If it happens, it happens, but it's not the expectation. See what I'm saying? Like, so go get you some guys. Go get you some of these guys from big schools who doesn't get rattled, right? Players who play in the national championship, Ohio States, and those types of players who lives for the big moment, who doesn't get rattled, right? Because people were talking about this when it came to Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels did not get rattled when he went to Detroit. Well, of course, he played for LSU, bro. Oh, the composure that Jayden Daniels demonstrated going on the road and playing versus the Detroit Lions in a playoff game. He was just even poised. Yeah, because he played in Death Valley. Bro, like, what are we talking about? He played in Death Valley. You know what I'm saying? He's played in the SEC. He's been to Bama. He's been to Georgia. That's not Detroit. So, yes, he did not get rattled in those moments. You see what I'm saying? So go get those guys. Go get instant impact guys. You can't sit on your hands with the coaching hires, which we did. You can't then turn around, sit on your hands in free agency, which we'll probably will. And then you can't sit on your hands in the draft and expect to just magically poof championship contenders. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like you have to make a decision. You have to really go all in. Teams are seeing the formulas, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Teams are seeing the formulas out there. You don't think that people are sitting back saying, well, damn, bro, look what Philadelphia did, right? Case in point. Why did the Philadelphia Eagles go get Saquon Barkley? I mean, they had Swift, right? Swift is a good running back. You know what I'm saying? They had some good running backs. And Kenneth Gainwell, like, they wasn't bleeding out the running back position. Why did the Eagles go get Saquon Barkley? You want to know why? Because they were tired of getting punched on by the San Francisco 49ers in Christian McCaffrey. And they say, you know what? I'm going to go get my own. All right, you going to see him see me? I'm going to go get my own. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to go get my own. Now, the Eagles could have waited and maybe drafted a running back in the 6th round and maybe gave him the opportunity. No, they said, listen, I'm tired of the San Francisco 49ers just punching on me with Christian McCaffrey and that team and his defense. I'm going to go get my own and even the score. Now I got my own. Now I got my own guns. All right, now we can really bang out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, all right, go out there and get the best of the best. Don't settle. Stop settling. Stop settling and telling these fans to just, embrace it. Now, I guarantee you, they're not going to have Cowboys fans settle on these season tickets that people are buying. Oh, no, they're going to increase those prices on y'all, right? If it's to the buy, I'm not buying. Call the guy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tim, great guy. Appreciate all the hospitality and everything. You always looked out for me when I was in AT&T in Dallas. Looked out for me. But I told him like, all right, you're done, bro. But they're gonna up the price. You know, Cowboys fans don't get no discount on nothing, right? I'll look and I see Atlanta. Their stadium got $5 hot dogs, $3 drinks, $2 drinks, all that. So that the fans don't get no discount. The fans have to pay top dollar for everything. But when it comes to the organization, y'all can cut costs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make Cowboys fans pay top dollar for every little thing, right? Nachos, $15. A Cowboy Arena is damn near like $17. If you want to make it a double, it's like $29. I even had top shelf one time. It was $75 for a top shelf Cowboy Arena. You know what I'm saying? So we got to pay premium prices for tickets. We have to pay premium prices for parking. We have to pay premium parking or premium prices for food and all merchandise, right? Bottles of water, $20. But when it comes to y'all, when it comes to y'all coaching staff, I ain't paying that much. I tell you that, right? So what happens if the Dallas Cowboys fans started putting their money back in their wallet, just like the organization does? We shall see. But I appreciate everyone for rocking. We went for 2 hours. I wasn't even expecting to go this long. Like I said, man, I've been playing some college football online, loving the game. I was chilling, watching some movies with my wife, but she just went shopping. You know what I'm saying? So she was kind of done. So I was like, all right, go shopping and I'm gonna go live. And so appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you do not miss out. We're still gonna do draft content. And like I said, it's not the draft content I'm doing this year really isn't Cowboy centric. You know what I'm saying? Now, Dane Brugler, so it's a Dane, right? I'm saying, like, he used to do Cowboy stuff, and then he just transitioned over doing the draft stuff, man. And so it's like, man, let me prosper. Let me be like Dane and just like go do draft stuff and focus on college, man. I just got confirmation I'll be at the combine this year. So I'll be at the combine. Well, I get in Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be at the combine. As of now, right? I might be tired, right? So I'll be at the combine, covering the combine. Not sure on the draft. It's still in Green Bay, so I'm not really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It's not my vibe. I'm more of a Miami, Vegas type of guy. But I'll be at the combine. So I'm doing a lot of draft stuff, man. You know, what's next for me as a content creator, as a Cowboys content creator? I mean, it just is what it is, bro. But it's just like, I tell y'all, I never want to shortchange y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in that. I believe if I'm not giving y'all my all and speaking the truth and I really don't have it, you know, there's no point of lying to y'all. And of course I could lie. I can just make a video every day, post some shit, hope it clicks, run the ad reads, yada, right? But if I can't give y'all 100%, there's no point in me giving it to y'all at all. So if I feel like I'm getting to a point where it's like, yo, I'm just not feeling this shit no more and I want to branch out and do something else, I will make sure I will let y'all know, like, hey, we going in a different direction. Maybe we make this channel a full NFL, because like there's a lot of teams that's been asking for, like my Chiefs friends, they'll come to me first, like, yo, break down the scheme. Yo, can you do a scouting report on Buffalo? Who we play? I'm saying, like, bro, I'm not doing all that for y'all, but I know there is a demand for, like, a lot of people are even right now, like, yo, Tuck, like, I have a friend who's a Bears fan. He's like, yo, calling me about draft picks and where should they go and all sorts of stuff, man. So it's like, maybe eventually we turn this into a full NFL channel. Maybe eventually we just focus on college football only. You know what I'm saying? So will I be a Cowboys exclusive content creator moving forward? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to, for me personally, my superpower is my passion, right? And if I don't have that, I'm just normal. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm not on fire for the Cowboys season or pissed off or locked in, I'm just normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can smoke the draft because I walked out of that Green Bay Packers game pissed off and I'm like, I got to find a way to help. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I don't know if I can help this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can help this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. But like I said, if that ever happens, I'll let y'all know. But right now we're going to continue to rock and roll and do what we do. My guy Ant, appreciate the super chat from you, bro. Tuck Jerry has increased allocation to fixed income investments like bonds and lower risk stock options, prioritizing capital preservation, low risk. See, I'm talking that's my language, right? So y'all know I'm a day trader, I'm an investor, been doing it for 20 plus years. So some of y'all didn't get that, right? But stocks, that's where you get your growth. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get your growth in your portfolio, right? That's when you're trying to really maximize your returns. The bonds, you know what I'm saying, money markets, that's where you kind of just want to preserve your capital and not lose anything. Maybe put it into a CD where you're getting like 3%. Maybe do a CD ladder. We can get maybe like 4 to 5%. Something safe, not to lose it, right? But just get a little bit of interest on top of that and kind of stabilize things, right? Versus the Eagles, they're 100% in the S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're 100% in the S&P 500. They're trying to go for growth. She's trying to go for growth. Everyone's trying to go for growth. We are just trying to maximize and minimize our risk and kind of just stabilize our return. That's the problem, man. So it just is what it is. Tuck, please don't go, bro. Love your content, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I do this for y'all, man. Like I said, I really do this for y'all, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts, man. Like it hurts. Like, I really love going to Cowboys games and being out there with my people. Like, that's one of the things I live and breathe for, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife will tell you, like, I get so excited. Like, my wife will tell you, she's like, you don't never, my wife will tell you guys this, right? She always says, like, you never smile in pictures unless you're at Cowboys games with Cowboys fans, which I was like, no, that's cap. I like, no, I'm like, I always smile in pictures. And then she went through all my Instagram and she was like, wasn't smiling here, wasn't smiling there. Oh, there you are at the Cowboys game. You're smiling with fans. Oh, you're smiling with fans. Oh, you're smiling with fans. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'll shut up. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's really my joy, is being out with the fans. But it's hard, y'all, because I can't support this shit. Not financially. And like I said, I'm going to watch every game. We're going to talk about every game. But financially, I'm not supporting this shit. Oh, no. Applaud them, wish them the best. Now, I'm not one of those guys who wish Brian Schottenheimer to fail so I can be like, oh, told you guys, this is why no. I'm not one of those guys. I want him to be the next damn Sean McVay. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be the next Sean McVay, right? But you're going to have to earn it. Just like I said the other night, when it comes to all these rookies and, guys in camps and all that, week 6 is when you're going to get some credit from me. I don't care if you caught 4 to 5 touchdowns at camp and went crazy out there in Oxnard. I need to see you do it week 6. Do it week 6, right? So all this, hey, we want to continue with the run game, and we want to get back to the run game and be a power run team and run when teams are expecting it and do all this. Because you sold me that 2 years ago. So where was it? Where was that we want to run the ball when teams know? Where was it, Brian? Because you was there. All right. So all these Brian Schottenheimer interviews and, I really like what Brian said in that interview. Oh, did you hear what Brian said, that we might be getting back to running the ball more? Did you hear what Brian said? Like, I'm not buying any of that. Week 6, me, bro. Week 6. Be a man of your word. Mike McCarthy was always, we want to run first and do run this and all this, get more creative in the run game and get our, bro. We will get to supporting Brian Schottenheimer in week 6. But for me, I'm not going to come out here and sell y'all Kool-Aid packets for the sake of content. Right now, we have 2,500 people watching, and we kept it real. You see what I'm saying? So, like, listen, at the end of the day, if I'm going to go out as a content creator, I'm going to go out my way. But I always want to make sure that at the end of the day, I am giving you guys my uncompromised truth. So I appreciate y'all, man, for locking in with me. Next week, we got some draft film. I will be out in Vegas, though, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you'll probably see a lot of boxing content. And here's the thing, right? And people say, hey, Tuck, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? When people say, hey, Tuck, love your content, please don't go, bro. I would tell y'all like this. Boxing knows how to make a brother feel special. Boxing knows how to treat me, man. They ain't got, man, paid for my flights. They didn't pay for my hotel. They didn't pay for all my food. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bring all the boxers directly to me for interviews. I get to sit ringside for the Benavidez fight. You know what I'm saying? They know how to make me feel special. Boxing is recruiting Jay Tuck like crazy. And I'm like, man, what if I really gave the energy to boxing content like I do to these Cowboys? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, bro, I'm keeping a buck with y'all, man. Salute to MGM. Salute to PBC. You know, David Benavidez, the Mexican Monster versus David Morrell fight this Saturday on PBC on Prime. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out there covering, so you're probably going to see a lot of boxing, live shows. It's like, all right, why is it live? We're talking about the Cowboys. You might just see me at the boxing event, right? So I have to go live to fill my day. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, man. And then after that, I'm coming home for a day, 2 days. And then I'll be back in New Orleans at the Super Bowl, covering the Super Bowl live for y'all. So we'll still get the Cowboys content, but the schedule is about to get packed here, y'all. I'm doing March Madness, doing the Combine. What else I got? Probably don't know about the draft. And then, of course, we got some stuff with Dez and everything going on, man. So this is like my last free weekend. That's why I'm about to go chill and play some more video games and watch Sonic 3. I love video games. Watch Sonic 3, man. So I appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Turn that notification bell so you do not miss out. At the end of the day, Cowboys Nation, don't stress it. It just is what it is. If you got to get away from the team a little bit, get away from the content, get away from a little bit, and just, do what makes you happy, man. Life is short. Appreciate it, and do not waste your moments frustrated on the stupid ass organization because the owner ain't tripping. I am not tripping, man. So I appreciate you guys. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And Brian Schottenheimer, all right, let's do it, bro. Peace. This video is brought to you by BetUS Online Sportsbook and Casino. And right now, BetUS is offering exclusive deals. So go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and they are offering 150% up to $2,000 bonus deposit on your first deposit and 125% on your next two. So if you want to win money this NFL season and use free money, you cannot beat free money. Go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and let's get this money game.